Hi, this is Nick. In this video, I will show you how to create different upward and downward trend symbols in the KPI cards. Step 1. Create a measure as you normally would for delta, which is to calculate the current value versus the baseline. And we're going to use it to determine whether the trend is upward or downward. Step 2. Create another measure for the absolute value of delta, using the ABS function, which stands for absolute. And the reason is that we need to display the negative values without the minus sign for the downward. And on step 3, we need to create the measure for the upward and downward symbol. And let's name this measure as the trend indicator. And we're going to look at the functions one piece at a time. First, we need to create 3 variables for 3 trends: downward, upward, and level off, meaning no change. And notice that we use the unitchar function for the Unicodes of the symbols. For instance, the Unicode of a downward triangle is 9660, and that's going to be the type of Unicodes we're going to use for all the symbols. And then we're going to return a value using the switch function. And the switch function works like an if statement. So for instance, if delta is negative, we're going to display a downward triangle. And if it's level off, meaning no change, we're going to use a level dash line. And of course, if delta is positive, that means an upward triangle is needed. So here's the whole function for the trend indicator. Please take your time to input it onto PowerBi. And now that we have everything we need, let's create a KPI card. Put the measure trend indicator on the fields, and the default color of the triangle is black for now. And under callout value, you can enlarge the font size to make it larger. And then let's set up the conditional formatting by clicking on that FX sign right next to the color. And in the pop-up window, the format style needs to be rules. And it is based on the delta measure from step 1, not the trend indicator measure from step 2. And we're going to set up the specific rules for upward, downward, and level off. And that's the colors we're going to use to display the symbols. And then we're going to do the same thing to create a side-by-side KPI card for the absolute value of delta. Same thing here under callout value. Click on that FX sign, and then the format style is rules, and it is again based on the delta measure, and then finish up the specific rules and colors. And now your KPI cards will look like this. And of course, you can make it dynamic based on the selection of your filters. And now what if you want other symbols like those ones? And all we need is their corresponding Unicodes. So please take a screenshot for your future references for all those Unicodes. And when we make that change, we need to go to the measure for trend indicator at step 2, and then change the corresponding Unicodes right here. Enjoy PowerBi and have fun.